Hello students, welcome back to my channel CSIR Body, and this is the second part of developmental biology PYQs. So it is also related to the same topic, autonomous and conditional specification. So the first question, which was asked in June 2016. If you remove a set of cells from an early embryo, you observe that the adult organism lacks the structures that would have been produced from those cells. Therefore, the organism seems to have undergone. So, if we remove some cells from the early embryo, the adult also lacks those structures. That means that those cells were predetermined or they were autonomously specified. So these were autonomously specified. So this type of specification is known as autonomous specification. No conditional specification, no morphogenic specification, no syncytial specification. So the correct answer is answer number 1. The next question was asked in December 2012. With respect to development of any organism, autonomous specification would result in which type of development? So we all know that autonomous specification results into a mosaic type of development. Regulative type of development is known as is seen in conditional specification. So it is not seen in autonomous, and there is no syncytial, no definitive. So the correct answer would be answer number 3. Now the question was asked in December 2013, which with respect to development of any organism, conditional specification would result in which type of development? So conditional specification है तो obviously it would be regulative, no mosaic, no syncytial, no definitive. So the answer number, it was a direct question, answer number 1 is correct. Now this one is a 4-marker question. It's 4-marker question. So in this particular types of question, we can use elimination method. So this question was asked in December 2019. First of all, we have to read this one sentence and then this one. Following statements are being made regarding specification determination during animal development. So we have to read this one, that we have been asked all the correct one. So इसका बहुत ध्यान रखना कि करेक्ट पूछा है, कभी कभार ट्रू लिख देते हैं, ट्रू पूछा है कि फॉल्स पूछा है, बिकॉज पीपल गेट कन्फ्यूज्ड बिटवीन दीज टू. During the course of commitment, the cell may not appear different from its nearest or most distant neighbors in the embryo and show no visible signs of differentiation, but its developmental fate is restricted. So the developmental fate is restricted. Yes. So we get that A is correct, and we have A in 2 options. So we can eliminate these 2 options very easily. So we have to pay attention in these two options. In these 2 options also C1 is common. So C तो वैसे भी correct होगा. So we have to read only B and D वाला statement. If B और D में से हमें पता चल जाता है कि कौन सा सही है कौन सा गलत है, then we can eliminate this one or this one option. At the stage of specification, cell commitment is not labile. It is labile. Specification में reverse हो सकता है fate, but when the cell is determined, then it is irreversible. So this statement is wrong, and from here we get our answer, that is answer number 4. So हमें दूसरे ऑप्शन E तक तो हमें पढ़ने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ी है, आंसर नंबर 4. So in order to save your time, you can do this elimination method. Then also we will read all the sentences. A cell or tissue is determined when it is capable of differentiating autonomously even when placed into another region of the embryo or cluster of differentiating specified cells in a petri dish. So autonomous specification में yes it is true, autonomous specification में हमने already पढ़ चुका है ये चीज़ कि आप इस सेल को कहीं भी रख दो, इफ़ दिस इज हैविंग इट्स ओन cytoplasmic determinants, if it having its own cytoplasmic determinants, then it won't change its fate whether you put it into any of the surrounding. It won't change its fate if it is already having its cytoplasmic determinants. Now D1, cytoskeletal arrangement maintain positioning of nuclei by opposing morphogen gradients, namely biscoid and caudal in Drosophila. So this statement is very true that in case of Drosophila there is a posterior and anterior division. In the posterior part we have biscoid and interior we have caudal genes. इंटीरियर में हमारे पास कॉडल जीन होती है और एक्सटीरियर में हमारे पास होता है बिस्कॉइड जीन्स. सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज़ ट्रू. आई हैव ऑलरेडी taught you about this Drosophila wala experiment in the lecture of morphogen gradient. So I will be providing the link for the same in the below description. If you haven't watched this video, go first and watch this video, then only you will be able to solve these kinds of questions. Now E1, capacity for mosaic development allows cell to acquire different functions as a result of interaction with neighboring cells. No, if a cell is having a mosaic pattern, that means it is autonomously specified, and in autonomously specified cell, you put the cell in any of the surrounding, it won't change its fate. So we have already studied, so answer number 4 is correct. Now fifth one, certain proteins or mRNAs that are regionally localized within the unfertilized egg and regulate development are called gene regulators, morphogenetic determinants, cytoplasmic determinants, mosaic forming factors. So we all know कि अगर हमारे पास एक unfertilized egg है, so it would be having a maternal determinants, and these maternal determinants are known as cytoplasmic determinants. So these are known as cytoplasmic determinants. So the option number 3, this was the very direct question. Option number 3 is the correct one. So option number 3. So that was all for today's video. We have seen so many PYQs, and if there is any doubt in these PYQs, so you can comment in the comment section. And if you like this lecture, if you like the method of explaining my PYQs, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel.